Hello folks, it's day one of the restoration project at the Bayou Ranch, which is a National Historic Site in southwestern Alberta. And I'm going to take on yet another Maytag Wringer washer restoration. This time it's a 1934. I'll verify the month in coming videos. I think the last time I looked it was like February of 1934. And the great thing about this restoration project is I have a parts machine, which is definitely a bonus. So here I am in one of the workshops at the Bayou Ranch, and I'll turn the camera around and just show you the array of parts. Somebody had already disassembled the machine almost in its entirety except for the gearbox. So that's a whole bunch of work already out of the way, and everything's been all the parts have been neatly bagged, and so yeah, it should be a straightforward approach to this project. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll go through the parts here. That's a view of the parking lot outside one of the buildings or workshops at the ranch. So I've got everything set out here on a work table. Here's the parts machine, which is in pretty rough condition, but a lot of parts that will be salvageable if need be. The parts machine is a little bit earlier. I'll have to check the serial number, but I'm guessing it's from about 1930, and it's actually a different model, very similar to the one I'm going to restore, but this is a Model A, and then there were a few upgrades and it morphed into the Model 30. So the Model 30 is the one here, all disassembled, and it's the one that dates to 1934. So this is actually in beautiful shape. You can see the decal on the front is still readily visible. The paint is even in really good shape. So I'm probably just going to clear coat the tub, and the patent decal at the back is also in beautiful shape. So this machine has been cared for. It's not been left out in the weather. It's actually one of the best that I've worked on so far. And here you can see the paint is actually even still shiny, which is just amazing. So just a few of the parts. Some of you will be familiar with these. There's the base where the motor rests on. And the plan here is to put a gasoline Maytag engine on it to do demonstrations at the ranch. There's also an electric motor that can be used because they can be easily switched. And let's see, next we've got some casters there that are in great shape. So the agitator. This is an oddity. It has a lint filter for the drain. This was only a standard item on pump models. It was never necessary for a gravity drain, which is what this is. This machine is not equipped with a pump. So that's, I guess, just a little bit of a bonus part. There's the belt guard. This is the agitator shaft. As you can see, there's the drive block at the top, and then underneath is the gear that drives the agitator. The hose will need to be replaced, definitely. As you can see, it's in rough shape, but the couplings are still in great shape, so that's perfect. Here we have the legs. Yeah, they're rusty, but actually not too bad considering some of the machines I've seen and restored. For those that don't know, these are cast iron, so they always rusted, whereas the tub and the agitator are cast aluminum, so of course no rust, and the lid is cast aluminum. And you can see here it's got the original decal on as well. This will be repainted, and I'll try and save the decal. The Wringer head, of course I haven't opened it up to see how the gears are, but the Wringer head looks to be in good shape. The rolls are in sort of typical shape. People used to leave the pressure bar clamped down which was not the thing to do, and it resulted in either flat spots at the very least, or at the very worst, like this, in the heat, it would actually melt the rubber onto the other roller. So this has obviously been clamped for quite a long time, and then with the heat, it's deteriorated there. These are reparable. You may have watched a previous video where I just filled this in with caulking, rubber, like ATV caulking. But the bonus is, on the parts machine, there's a top roller here that is in beautiful shape, so I'll just switch them out. The bottom roller on the parts machine is in rough shape, so it won't be used at all. And other than cleaning this bottom roller of the rubber there, the bottom roll is actually in really good shape, so that's good as well. So that's about it for the beginning of the project. All the parts in place. I can't find anything missing so far, so that's a good sign. And I'll give you an update as the project progresses. Thanks for watching.